Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cards and Coffee. I have Hearthstone for you today. I know the last few weeks I've been having some Pokemon pack opening videos, which seem to be doing pretty well. You guys seem to be enjoying it, so I'll definitely keep those coming, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I wanted some more gameplay. I haven't played Hearthstone in quite some time. In fact, the last time I played Hearthstone was for the last video of Hearthstone that I uploaded to the channel, so it's been some time. I barely climbed the ranks last month. It's June 1st, so I'm starting over from the beginning, but I had a really cool, fun first game back, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I saw what I did wrong, and it's definitely something that I can improve on. Hopefully keep it in mind as I progress through the ladder if I actually keep playing Hearthstone. See, the problem is I really enjoy playing Pokemon TCG as well. I'm on like a Pokemon and a Yu-Gi-Oh kick right now, so it's kind of hard to balance everything, but I know you guys like Hearthstone, at least I think so. So, here you go. Here's the video. I'll stop talking about it, and I'll actually start discussing the game itself. So, this guy is playing a Paladin deck, and before I go anywhere, I end up losing this game, spoiler alert, but this game was easily winnable. There was, like, one thing that went wrong for me later in the game that literally cost me to lose, and it wasn't on me, it was actually a card that my opponent played, because I don't really know everything about the game, obviously, so I kind of get thrown for a curveball. But I will say, it was pretty close despite an error that I made early on in the game. So, I kind of have a decent hand. I have 2 Ravaging Ghouls, so, I mean, his minions from his token aren't really going to be too much of a help to him, because I can easily get rid of those with the Ravaging Ghoul. When I place that card down, it deals 1 damage to all other enemies on the field, including my own. And watch what I do here, because I messed myself up. I wasn't thinking all the way through, and I was like, oh, I'll just do that and then attack with my 3/3, but I forgot that it also attacks my own minions, so that kind of screwed me over. And I realized that that was a pretty big mistake, and he did too. He definitely got a kick out of that. And so I could have had 2 minions on the field going into the next turn, but he's just going to take them both out because, you know, why not? He had to get the death rattle, and he had to screw me over. So that was a nice little start that I had there. That was completely avoidable, like 100% avoidable, I think. I think it only did 2 damage, the death rattle. I don't know. I have to check back, but regardless, I would have had 1 left, not 2, so there is that. One issue that I had this game is that I was really slow on my taunt minions. Was it this game or the next game? No, I think it was this game. I was really slow on the taunt minions because I kept trying to clear the field, and I don't really have a lot of early clear in this game. I did sacrifice a couple cards. I think I have, yeah, I have 2 Whirlwinds now, and I have 2 Sleep of the Fishes. I had never played with Sleep of the Fishes before, or maybe like 1 or 2 games. I thought it did 3 damage to all minions. It only does 3 damage to damaged minions, so again, that's a little bit of a learning curve. Something that I should have known beforehand, and again, that's partially why I lost, because I miscalculated, and I didn't really, you know, read the card, but whatever. Who has time to read cards in Hearthstone? It's such a fast-paced game, am I right? I'm just gonna throw down the snail. I actually should have executed here, or not executed, sorry, I should have slammed, I think. No, actually, you know what, that wasn't that bad of a call. You know what, the slam, or the snail is fine, because I need to, my win condition is getting out. I know I've said this a million times, but my win condition is getting out that Sulfuras, and if this guy's gonna keep playing minions that are super buffed for super cheap in his hand, I'm gonna have a lot of issues, so my main focus is to do that. I just got really unlucky with, like, playing on curve. I basically never played on curve. I think I had a couple turns where I was actually pretty decent with it, but it's tough. It's tough because I want to play some of these other AoE or control cards, and I can't because I have to keep playing taunt minions if I want to win. But I got lucky here, and I was able to play that card and get a, what's it called? Adapt for, can't be targetable by hero powers or spells. Sorry, I got a text. So basically the only thing that can kill that is with brute force, and that's good for me because I have high attack and I'll be able to do a lot. But, you know, he buffs his minion, why not? And, well, it doesn't die. So that's always lovely. This guy definitely had a good deck and he knew what he was doing. He obviously knows the game better than I do, and not that that's anything to be impressed about, because I barely play this game. I think I played, like, what, maybe 6 ranked games? 7 ranked games? I think I was ranked 24. Yeah, I ended last season at rank 24, so, like, whatever. But here I'm trying to contemplate what I want to do. I have a Primordial and a Mosh in my hand, so I'm thinking, all right, I'm hoping to get a Whirlwind, so in 2 turns I could just do both at the same time and nobody can contest it. But I'm also afraid that this guy's gonna just blow up his side of the field and kind of take over. Because let's face it, is this what's called a hand deck, like a hand paladin, where they just buff everything in their hand? Is that what this is? I don't really know, but this is pretty scary. Every time basically every turn he's buffing the minions in his hand, and it's craziness. So I kind of want to save that for my like last savior, I guess. The AoE combo is really what's going to keep me in this game. If I can get him to play all of his cards, somehow get them damaged, if I can wipe them out with Primordial Drake and or King Mosh, I think I got this. Because I'm really close to finishing up this quest. But here's where I make one of my minor mistakes, and it's not something I could have known at the time. I really wanted to play that, and to be honest, looking back, I probably should have just played that Primordial Drake. But I go for the dirty rat because I get a little greedy here. I'm like, you know what? I want to grab something out of his hand before it keeps getting buffed, and I just want to get rid of it. So I did that, and I brawled because I didn't have enough mana to do both. It wasn't a bad play, but I think I should have just Primordialed, because now he has a full 8 mana in his hand, and he has 2 minions on the field because, you know, Death Rattle. Gotta summon more dinos. Rah! So, yeah, this is where... Stop texting me! Please! Alright, that's muted, sorry. This is where things start to go bad. Not gonna lie. Luckily I had some armor built up so that this didn't hurt too bad, but like, I need to take control of the field, and I lost all my AoE. Well, not all of it. I do have the combo, but that's gonna take 2 turns. Like, I need to draw a Whirlwind. If I draw a Whirlwind right now, I win. It's GG's. Pretty much. But of course I got the Tar Creeper. And I was an idiot. For some reason I thought the Tar Creeper was the Ravaging Ghoul. I don't know why I thought that. So I was like, oh, I could play that, and then or I can play the Primordial and the next turn play that one and it'll be GG's. But I, again, miscalculated. This is what happens when you play late at night and you're tired and you haven't played Hearthstone in a month. So, rookie mistakes, boys. Learn from my pain. So this is the play I was talking about earlier. If I didn't have to worry about that spell, I would have had a King Mosh on the field, and I would have had 9 damage straight to his face. Would have cleared his board, and he wouldn't have had too much. But he had that one ability that just reset everybody's health to 1, and that doesn't count as being damaged. So, GG's, that single card won him the game. Hands down. Hands down. I mean, here's the thing, I probably would have still lost. Like, it was always the possibility that I could come back, but because I think I'm only 1 or 2 taunts. Yeah, I'm 1 taunt away. It was just... I had a couple bad plays, and he got really lucky with drawing that card at the right time to set everybody's health to 1, so... Whatever. You know, the only way to improve is to learn from your mistakes, watch your games over, and, you know, not give up, I guess. I don't really take Hearthstone that seriously, and you guys know that, but I really like making these card game matches and uploading them with post-commentary. Because 1, it's just... you know, it's good to learn and stuff, but it's just, 2, just really fun. I don't know. I've gotten a couple comments saying that the series is pretty soothing, so for that, thank you. That is the goal of this. I'd love it for you to watch this on a nice Saturday morning with, you know, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever you want, whatever your cup of tea is, and, you know, have a nice relaxing morning, because I do that every week with Insane in the Rain and his music. I just, you know, I wait for his song release, listen to some coffee, kind of just chill, do my own thing. Sometimes I record and edit these on Saturday mornings and then just upload them. But this Saturday, which is the day that this will be posted, Mike is in town. So we're going to go see Pirates. We're going to play some games and record the podcast live, all 3 of us here. So that's why I'm recording this a little bit ahead of time and during the week when I'm already tired. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to the podcast on Monday, which, like I said, is going to be live with all 3 of us. And I will see you in the next episode of Cards and Coffee. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the series, and I'll see you next time.